It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense. We're not able to get stops and get out and running, so not a good quarter for us. No, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Miami did not hesitate to set the pace. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this. Kenny, let's start with you. What you think about the Heat?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing. Showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel me too. They don't care, I don't care. I'm out of here.
From the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Silver.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Miles in at the point guard. And then Miles with the dunk.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. It's deflected. In transition, here comes Miami. A nice shot by Tucker.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And here are the Heat now. Miami's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now Dillon Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way winner.
And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Morant outside. Drills it from outside. Baines got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Miles. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Morant passes to Jackson. He's got a clear path, and here we go. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Bane passes to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Morant outside. Stolen by Tucker. 3-on-3. Here's Miles. And it's Miami with another.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Miles against Morant. Inside, Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive coverage.
And finished off by Miles.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. How about that strong? Defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. Off target from three-point range. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-5 run.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach going into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. For Miami, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Miles the bounce pass. Adebayo kicks to Miles. There's the drive, and then Miles with the dunk.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Miles, that's good.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
To the middle, here's Melton. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He's improving as a passer. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
And then Miles with the dunk.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jackson finds Melton. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside, outside for Miles. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Looking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
They forced a lot of turnovers in this game and have turned most of them into points.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
For someone who always seems to be in the right place at the right time, P.J. Tucker defines what it means to be a glue guy.
Knocked loose. Martin with it. Jones covering. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here's the fast break. Here's Miles. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the wing, Melton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And the team's counting on Tucker for many things.
These guys are much bigger than him. He hits the corner threes at the most important times.
The Heat have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. His leads have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. To the paint, here's Jones, and it's blocked. Fast break, here they come. Here's Miles, driving to the basket. And then Miles with the dunk.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low-post presence.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Jones. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. .125 left to play in the third. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Jones. Down low, here's Clark.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Anderson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Just 2 to shoot. Anderson's shot is off. Miami's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
And for Memphis, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And the basket by Jones.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Miles. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
This is a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Grizzlies shooting straight 49% from the field. He takes it in, and it's Miles with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Bain, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Bain's got 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
And so it's Miami with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. Been an evenly fun contest. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Kyle Anderson.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Anderson outside to the middle. Rebound by the Heat.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Now Miles. Martin kicks to Hero. Miles with it. Good saving. 6 on the shot clock. 6 that one from the post.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
On the basket by Jones.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And here's Miami. Up top, Miles, defended by Jones. He gets that one.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of flowing back into this. I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor here. His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through. He feeds it to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Tillman. Martin with the block. And another fast break for Miami. Miami running. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him. And Miami making a change here. Here's Anderson. Stolen by Tucker. Inside. Wants to get it to Miles and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Anderson. 6 points for Tyus Jones.
Oh, man, great floor vision right there from Kyle Anderson. It allows him to spot his teammates left and right.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. It's Jones on the way. Nailed from 3-point land.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Miles against Jones. And here's Miles. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Jones against Miles. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Into the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Stolen by Miles. It's Miles with the jam.
A big night for him. Most points in the game, and they just cannot figure out a way to stop him.
Memphis has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. It's Miles with the jam.
But they've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Conchar, the pass to Anderson. Williams scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Pass to Conchar. They need this. Rebound by the Heat. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Miles. A 3 ball. And again.
He's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Left side Anderson. And Adebayo sends it back.
Man, gotta be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Conchar. Got a piece of it. Here's Butler. To the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stolen by Tucker. Here's Miles. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Jones, no luck.
They just can't convert to stop this run.
Doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Miles. Jacks up a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Knocked loose. Tillman passes to Anderson. To the inside, Jones. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Silk.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
From deep. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Anderson kicks to Jones to halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
But this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here's Miles, and another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here we go, and then Miles with the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And Silk gets the whistle that's out. That's his last foul. He'll sit the rest of this one out. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Anderson. Culver comes in for John Conchar. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jones.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
That free throw, no good.
And Culver's game just screams potential. Already a good scorer, rebounder, and passer. Now the next step, improving that outside shot.
A disappointing trip to the line there, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing those.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
And it's the Heat with the ball. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
They get a hand on it. The pass to Melton. It's good from long range.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Here's Miles on the money.
He scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
So Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in